Hey, Maggie. Hey, Maggie. Hey, everyone. Just making a couple adjustments real quick before we get started. Hope everybody is having a good day today. So, our flow today is going to be upper body strengthening. So, no really props needed. If you want a blanket or some blocks or anything like that, grab those, but absolutely not necessary. We will be spending some time on our hands. And if that bothers the wrists, a couple of notes on that. Feel free at any point to drop down onto elbows if your wrists are starting to get cranky. Maybe just take a second on your knees, roll out the wrists, do some prayer poses, climbers, especially you guys know a lot of those stretches for that. So take that at any point, but it'll be fun. All right, cool. Well, let's go ahead and make our way onto our mats if you're not there already. All right, and we'll just start. So starting in a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you. I do have a blanket underneath me. It just helps my hips to and my thighs to sort of settle a bit easier, a bit more comfortably. You're welcome to do that as well. So once you have found your comfortable seat, allow the eyes to close. And just start to take a few deep breaths, maybe in through the nose and out through the mouth. With each exhale, bringing a little more release. Letting go of whatever's occurred in the day before now. Take as many of those sighs as you need. And feel free to take them as frequently as you need. They are a really wonderful way to let the body just release a bit more. And after you've taken enough of those breaths, just start to settle in here. Start to tune into the body. Feel the hips as they snuggle against the earth. Feel the earth's support of your entire body. Feel the strength of the spine as it starts to hold you upright. Notice if the shoulders are gathering any tension, allow them to soften away from the ears. Allow some length to come into the back of the neck as you reach the crown of the head towards the sky. And then start to settle into the breath. Allow your natural breath pattern just to flow easily here for a moment. Tuning in, noticing. And then draw one hand onto the heart. Start to notice with each inhale the expansion of the chest underneath the hand. So really feel that here. With each breath in, the chest expands a little more. And then with each breath out, see if you can soften the shoulders a bit more. Breathing in, the chest, the collarbone starts to expand and lift. And on your exhale, soften the shoulder blades down the back. So stay with that breath for a few rounds. Breathing in to expand. Exhaling, release. Breathing in, open the chest. Breathing out, soften shoulder blades down the back. Breath in. Breath out. Breathing in. And out. And as you sit here with the hand connected into the heart space, take a moment to bring into mind a word. So I'll offer you a few words that may reach out to you. And if they don't, feel free to grab one of your own. But the words that I would like you to sort of grasp onto during your practice today are things like strength, courage, determination, perseverance, bravery. So see if you can connect with one of those words, or maybe a word of your own. And then draw that word right into that heart space as your hand presses right into that space. Feel that connection, feel that word. And then turn that word into an I am phrase. So maybe if you've chosen the word today as strength, turning that into an I am phrase, I am strong. So sit with that mantra, that phrase, just for a moment. Bring it into your being. Let it permeate your entire body here. Breathe into it. Breathe life into that phrase. Allow yourself to really feel that. I am strong. I am courageous. I am determined. Whatever that word is for you, feel that here. And then revisit that throughout your practice. Take one more breath with that I am. Maybe turn the corners of the mouth up. Really enjoy that phrase. And then release the hand back to the lap. And we'll start to bring some movement into our practice. So you can keep the eyes closed or gently float them open. And we'll take the right ear and just start to gently bring it towards the right shoulder, lengthening out the left side of the neck here. So try not to crank that right ear down. Keep drawing the left shoulder away from the ear. And if you'd like to deepen this, you can take that left hand and just place the back of the hand behind the back, creating a little more space in the left side of the neck here. If you've taken that bind, release it and just roll the head, bring the chin come to the chest. Keep the spine long as you lengthen out the back of the neck. And then on your next inhale, take the gaze back up. And we'll take left ear to left shoulder this time. Again, keeping the right shoulder nice and loose away from the ear. If you want to deepen it, find that bind. Take the back of the right hand to the low back, or maybe all the way towards the left hip. Again, just creating a little more space for the side of the neck. If If you found that bind, release the hand. Roll the head, chin comes back towards the chest, lengthen the back of the neck one more time. And then on your next inhale, take the gaze back to neutral. And then we'll take the hands onto the knees if they're not there already. We'll start to warm up the shoulders a bit. So take the right shoulder, we'll start there, or the left really, either one is fine. We'll just make sure to do both sides here, okay? Take the right shoulder and just start to press it down, like you're pressing it down towards the mat in front of you. And keep the right elbow in line with the shoulder here. Okay, so we're stretching out the front side of the shoulder. You might start to feel that in the upper back, depending on your body. And then inhale, bring yourself upright. And then exhale, left shoulder comes down. Again, elbow is in line with the shoulder here. And then just start to move through both sides at your own pace. So right shoulder down. If you'd like to hold that a bit longer, if that would feel really nice for you, do it. You don't have to stay at my pace here. Just move through a few rounds, whatever your body needs. That's what's important, right? We're here to listen and tune into what we need today. So just take a couple more of those shoulder stretches. And then when you're ready, join me back in that comfortable seat, and we'll just take a few rolls of the shoulders. So draw the shoulders up towards the ears and then drawing them down the back. So again, your pace. You can take these nice and big and slow, or a little faster if that suits you. So just taking like 3 to 4 of these. And then when you're ready, we'll switch and move the opposite way. So shoulders come up towards the ears and then towards the front of the body. Again, just 3 or 4, 5, whatever feels good for you. And then when you're finished, let's go ahead and do one more towards the back, just to open up the chest here. All right. And then we'll start to make our way onto hands and knees, moving into a tabletop position. You're always welcome to take a blanket underneath the knees if that would help bring a little extra cushion to you. If not, just place it to the side. And we'll take shoulders over the wrists and hips over the knees. And then we'll just move through a few cat-cows, warming up the spine a bit here. So pressing fingertips to the mat, toenails are on the mat here. Take an inhale, lift the gaze, soften the belly as you lift the hips. And then exhale, press into the palms, round the back, chin comes in towards the chest. Inhale, gaze up, open up the chest. Exhale, round the back, open up the space between the shoulder blades here. Inhale to open, press the heart forward, and then exhale, round through the back. Let's just do one more round for that cat-cow. Inhale to open. Exhale to round. So find a neutral spine once again. Fingertips pressing into your mat. Belly is drawn in. And we'll just make some nice big circles with the arms. So starting with the right arm, reaching it forward, and then taking it up towards the sky, circling it around. Again, getting the shoulders, the upper back nice and warm. And then let's go ahead and reach that right arm up towards the sky. Open up the chest to the side wall. And then we'll thread the right arm underneath the left, coming into a thread the needle. Shoulder comes to the mat, temple releases down. And then you're welcome to walk the left fingertips out, extending the left arm if you like. Take a few breaths here. If you've extended the left arm, go ahead and place the palm alongside the face, press into the hand. As you unwind, take that right arm back up towards the sky, stretch it out, and then release the hand back down to the earth. Other side, left arm reaches forward. And then we'll circle it back towards the heels. Nice big circles. And then we'll reach that left arm up towards the sky. Open up the chest to the side wall. Extend the arm up, inhale. And then exhale, left arm threads underneath the right this time. Shoulder comes down, temple comes down. Again, you can walk the right fingertips out if you like. Finding a few breaths in this thread the needle. If you've taken that extension, take the hand back alongside the face, press into the hand, unwind. Left arm reaches back up towards the sky, stretch it out. And then place the hand back down on the mat. Finding that tabletop pose once again. And then we'll take the arms, walk them out so that the arms are really lengthened out. Wrists are in front of the shoulders and start to melt the heart down towards the earth. So chest meets the mat. Hips are over the knees here. We're coming in for a puppy pose. You can take the forehead down here. And breathe. Feel that nice big stretch for the upper back and the shoulders. Take one more breath. Exhale it out. And then on your next inhale, start to come up, bringing yourself back into that tabletop pose. We'll press fingertips into the mat, curl the toes under, and we'll send the hips high to come into our first downward facing dog. So take a moment when you arrive in that dog pose, pedaling out the feet. Or maybe coming up high on both toes, sending the hips high, whatever movement would feel good for you here. Sometimes it's nice to bend the knees or move the hips from side to side. And then when your body feels ready, start to settle into your downward facing dog. Okay? Root both hands into the earth. See if you can draw the shoulders away from the ears. We're still sliding the shoulder blades down the back as the hips lift towards the sky. Feel the length of the spine, the broadness of the back. Full breath in here. Open the mouth and just sigh it out. 2 more just like that. Inhale. Big breath out. 1 more breath. Inhale. Biggest sigh out yet. And then take the gaze between the palms. Soften the knees just a bit. And start to walk the feet towards the wrists here. Keep the knees bent as you fold over the legs, coming into a forward fold. Head is nice and heavy. The arms can be heavy here. Take a moment just to give the head a nice gentle nod, yes. And then a gentle shake, no. If you want to clasp opposite elbows and find a little sway, that might feel nice. Or you're welcome to just hang out here. If you've taken that sway, find yourself back at center, release your bind. Root the feet to earth. Keep the knees nice and soft as you slowly start to rise. So move 1 vertebra at a time, bringing yourself all the way to stand. Head stacks last. And then inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Bring the palms together. And then exhale, draw them into your heart center. Take a moment here with the thumbs pressed into the chest. Connect with that heart space. Maybe close the eyes. Remind yourself, What is that I am statement? Say it to yourself. Say it again. Repeat it one more time. Turn the corners of the mouth up. Enjoy that statement. Here we go. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. And then we'll take the right hand to clasp the left wrist. Inhale, stretch that left arm up towards the sky. And then exhale, side bend over to your right. Inhale, bring yourself back to center, switch hands. Reach that right arm up towards the sky. And then exhale, side bend over to your left here. Inhale, find your way back to center, release that bind, bend the elbows, press them back as you lift and open the heart. So we're not, pressing that booty back, we're just lifting and opening the front of the chest here. Inhale, take the fingertips to reach for the sky. Exhale, bring them behind you, clasping the hands. And then inhale, lift and open the chest once again. Exhale, soften the knees, forward fold. You may like to lift the hands from the low back, stretching the fronts of the shoulders, or you may choose to leave them connected, whatever works for you here. Release that bind. Hands come to the earth or to shins as you rise up for a halfway lift, finding a flat back. Crown of the head reaches forward, shoulders are away for the ears. Take a breath in here, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. So bend the knees enough so that you can plant the palms to the earth, and we'll step or hop your way back into plank pose. Okay? Shoulders are over the wrists, belly is drawn up and in towards the spine. Legs are active. Take a breath here, inhale. Exhale, lower the knees. Hug the elbows in, come all the way down to the belly. Elbows are still hugged in, tops of the feet to the mat. Take an inhale. Lift the head, the neck, the heart as you rise for a baby cobra. And then exhale, lower back down. Press into the hands, come through tabletop pose, and then make your way back into that downward facing dog. We'll just stay here for a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Gaze between the palms. Step or hop your way towards the top of your mat. Take an inhale to find your half lift. And then an exhale to fold. Root into the feet as you rise strong all the way to stand. And we're coming right into the next one. Exhale, we're going to skip those side bends and come right into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, plant the palms, step or hop your way back. Find that plank pose once again. Inhale here. You can lower the knees or not. Exhale, coming down to the belly or lower halfway for chaturanga, whichever you're ready for. Inhale, rise up, cobra, or maybe an up dog if you feel ready for that, opening up the chest either way. And then exhale, find that downward facing dog. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale, getting up nice and warm here. Gaze between the palms. Step or hop your way up. Maybe you want to dance your way up. Give yourself a little mid-yoga dance party. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise strong. Palms together over the head. We're coming right into the next one. So circle the arms down, forward fold, release. Last one through here. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, plant the palms, step or hop your way. You're going to find that vinyasa. Coming to plank, knees or not. Lowering through chaturanga or not. Finding your version of a back bend. And then meet that downward facing dog. Take a breath in here. Inhale. And exhale.
And exhale. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. From here, we'll take the right leg up and back behind you. Three-legged dog. Press into the heel. Hit her. Take a breath in. Exhale. We're going to lower the right knee down to the mat. Extend the left foot behind you, pressing into this heel here. Keep the belly drawing up and in towards the spine. That's going to help protect the low back here. Fingertips press into the mat. We're going to do some little hunting dog push-ups here, some little half chaturanga push-ups, all right? So take an inhale, keep the elbows hugged in as you lower halfway. Use that foot as like a little pendulum, right? A little counterweight. Exhale, press yourself back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press it up. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, rise up. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, last one. Exhale. Keep that left foot pressing back, and we'll take the right arm to extend. Reach it out in front of you. You can stay here in this little hunting dog or bird dog, as some call it, belly drawn in, or maybe you'd like to take it to tiger pose by bending the left knee. Right thumb faces down. Reach it back behind you. Grab the top of that left foot, and then press the foot into the hand to open the chest, finding a little bit more of a back bend here. Again, this is optional. 1 more breath in either pose. If you've taken that tiger pose, gently with control, release it, extend the arm and the leg. And then take the right palm to the earth. Left toes come down to the earth. Left toes are tucked under. And then we'll send that right leg up and back for a 3-legged dog. Beautiful. Take a breath here. Inhale. Exhale, shift forward. Knee comes into the nose. Get a little core work here. Inhale, press back. Exhale, bring it in. 1 more. Inhale, press back. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, press the right leg back. Exhale, step the right foot up between the hands. Lower the left knee down. Uncurl the toes. Take a minute. Let your hips settle into this low lunge. And then when you're ready, hands can come either onto the right thigh, or maybe you sweep them up towards the sky. Settle in here. Bend the left elbow. Take the left hand between the shoulder blades like you're scratching a little itch between your shoulder blades here. And the right hand comes onto the left elbow. Okay? Gently guide the left elbow back a little bit further. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, find a gentle side bend over to the right. So that will help deepen that stretch for this left tricep, this side body. Bring yourself back to center. Release the arms, stretch them up towards the sky. Take an inhale. Exhale, frame the foot with the hands. Curl the toes under. Lift the knee, step the right foot back. Find a plank pose. So get nice and strong. Remind yourself of that I am statement that you found. And we'll come into a side plank. So drop the heels over to the right. You can keep the left foot in front of the right or stack the feet. Yogi's choice. You're always welcome to lower the right knee and come into a supported version. Okay? Again, yogi's choice. Either way, we're lifting those right ribs up from the earth and rooting that right hand down. Left arm reaches for the sky. You're welcome to take some other version here if you want to lift the top leg, play around a little bit. Beautiful. Take 1 more breath in side plank. And then exhale. Come back into your plank pose. Beautiful. Take a breath in here. Inhale. And then exhale, lower yourself all the way down. So you can lower the knees or lower through chaturanga. All the way to the belly. Uncurl the toes. Come on to the elbows. Shoulders are stacked on top of the elbows here. Forearms are parallel, palms to the earth. And then press the elbows down. Notice that will give you a little lift of the chest. And then take the shoulders, draw them back like you're sliding the shoulder blades down the back body. At the same time, lift the belly button from the mat. Like you've got a little berry underneath the belly and you want to squish it. It just keeps the low back happy. There's a lot going on. Breathe. One more breath in Sphinx pose. And then exhale, lower the chest back down. Take the hands underneath the shoulders. Make your way however you'd like to get there, back into a downward facing dog. Breathe in. And out. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. This time on your inhale, send the left foot up and back behind you. Three-legged dog on this side. Toes are facing down. Left leg is active as you press into the left heel. Take an inhale. Exhale, left knee comes down. Press the fingertips to the earth. Draw the belly in. Float the right leg behind you. Press into the right heel this time. Strong belly will find those push-ups here on this side. Okay, so 5 more. As you inhale, hug the elbows in, lower halfway. Exhale, rise back up. Again, that back leg is kind of like a counterweight, okay? Inhale, lower. Exhale, back up. Lower it down as you inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. This is the last one. Exhale. Keep the right leg pressing behind you. Left arm reaches in front of you. Long line here. Okay, nice and active, reaching all the way from the left fingertips back to the right heel. Belly is strong. You're welcome to stay here. Okay, or if you want to find that bind, maybe you found it on the other side, you can bend the right knee. Heel comes towards the bum. Left thumb faces down. And then you reach that left arm back to clasp the top of the right foot. Inhale, open up the chest, finding a back bend on this side. And then exhale, stay. If you found that bind, gently release. Extend the leg, extend the arm. We'll all meet back in this hunting dog. Take one more breath. Inhale. Exhale, plant the left palm. Plant the right toes, curl them under. And then we'll lift the hips, send the left foot up and back. Come into a 3-legged dog once again. Beautiful. Deep rest here. Take an inhale. And then exhale. Inhale, press into the left heel. Exhale, shift forward, knee draws into the nose. Inhale, press back. Exhale, knee to nose. One more. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, press it back. Exhale, step the left foot between the palms. Lower the back knee and uncurl the toes. Take a moment. All right, allow yourself to settle in. We don't have to rush into that low lunge, no need to. When you feel ready, you can take the hands to the thighs. And then when you're ready again, take the arms, reach them up towards the sky. Again, letting the hips settle, shoulders are drawing away from the ears. And then we'll bend the right elbow, bringing the palm between the shoulder blades here. Left hand clasps the right elbow, and then just gently guides it to open up a bit more. Take an inhale. And then exhale, gentle side bend over to the left. Deepening that stretch for that right tricep, that right side body. Bring yourself back to center, release your bind. Arms reach for the sky. Once again, take a breath in, a breath out to lower the hands. Back toes curl under to lift the knee. Step back to plank pose. So we'll move into that side plank on the other side this time, whatever version you prefer. Okay, so the heels will drop over to the left side this time. Again, feet in front of one another or stacked, or maybe that left knee comes down. Okay? All right. When you're ready, root the left hand to the earth, peel open, right arm reaches for the sky. Keeping that left waistline lifting up. Breath moving. I am strong. I am courageous. Find that I am statement. Tap into that. Take one more breath. Inhale. Exhale, return to your plank pose. Woo! Take a breath in here. Inhale. Exhale, lower yourself down to the belly, however you would like to get there. Well, once again, uncurl the toes and come onto the elbows. We'll come into one more Sphinx pose. Okay? Pressing into the elbows. Draw the shoulder blades down the back to open up the chest. Belly is strong. Press into the toenails. You're welcome to stay in the Sphinx pose. If you want to make it a little bit of a deeper back bend, you're welcome to take the hands towards the outer corners of the mat and then press into the palms to rise up. It's up to you, okay? If you want to go into that back bend, or if you want to keep the upper back strength through Sphinx, okay? Whichever would feel better in your body at this point. We'll take one more breath in your version of that back bend. And then exhale, chest comes to the earth. Take the hands underneath the shoulders. Lift the body, press the hips to the heels. And we'll come into a child's pose. Knees as wide as you like. You can extend the arms. It might feel nice to take the arms alongside the legs with the palms facing up. And that will give the shoulders and upper back a little more respite here. But again, whatever works for your own body. You need a sip of water. This might be a nice time for that. And then just allow the breath to move freely here. Breathing in and out. 2 more breaths in this child's pose. One more round. On your next breath in, take the hands underneath the shoulders and just gently bring yourself up to sit on the knees. If that's not comfortable, you can come all the way up onto the knees if that feels better. And if neither of those are comfortable, just sit for a moment on your bum. All right, we're gonna stretch out the shoulders a bit here. Okay, so go ahead and bring your arms to cactus arms. Elbows are bent to 90 degrees. Take a moment just to press the elbows behind you. Draw the tailbone down, so try not to arch through the low back. Tailbone is down, and just like you're spreading your eagle wings here. Open up the chest. And then bring the elbows in towards one another. Let's start by crossing right elbow over the left and bringing either backs of the hands together or palms, whichever works for you. Lifting the elbows and just gently press the hands away from the face just a bit. Give the upper back a bit of a stretch. And then unwind the arms, stretch out the eagle wings. Arms are at cactus arms. Once again, open the chest. And let's do the other side. Left elbow over the right. Find your eagle arms on this side. Lift the elbows slightly. So my elbows are basically in line with my shoulders here, kind of a 90-degree angle-ish, right? It's different for everybody. And then, just to give you guys a visual though, press the hands slightly away from the face. That will give you a deeper stretch to the upper back area. Tailbone is heavy. Unwind. This time we'll take the hands behind you, interlace the fingers, press the knuckles down towards the earth. Lift and open the heart space. One more breath in. Breath out, release the hands. Plant the palms. We'll make our way back into our downward facing dog. On your inhale, take the right leg up and back behind you. Press into the heel. Start with that three-legged dog. Hips are square. And then start to open up the hip. Take the toes up towards the sky. Nice big stretch here. And then bend the right knee. Heel comes in towards the bum. And just make sure that the weight is even in both hands here. You don't want to dump onto one side or the other. Take a breath in this open hip. And on your exhale, this might be a little tricky, all right? But we got this, right? We're strong, we're courageous, we're brave, we can do this. We're gonna keep that right knee bent, all right? Level out the hips, drop the left heel, okay? So spiral it down, and then kick the right leg out underneath the left arm reaches for the sky. All right, so the option is to take that right knee down and come into more of like a fallen star, but we're gonna move through these two poses with the breath, so we won't be staying here very long the next couple of times. All right, so plant the left palm, bend the right knee, open up the hip once again. Inhale here, stacking the hips. Exhale, drop the back heel, kick the right leg out. Left arm reaches for the sky. Beautiful. Inhale, plant the palm. Lift the back heel, open the hip. Exhale, drop the back heel, kick the right leg out. Left arm reaches for the sky. I think that's 3. We'll stop there. Plant the palm, pick up the back heel, open up the hip one more time. You can stay here with this open hip. If Wild Thing is in your practice, you can drop the left heel and then bring the right toes to the mat. Open up the front of the body, reaching the right arm out. Okay? Take one more breath if you've chosen that Wild Thing. And then exhale, find your way back into a three-legged dog. Right leg reaches back. Beautiful. Take a breath in. And then exhale, right knee comes down to your mat. Okay, the right foot comes to the outer edge of the mat. Spiral the left heel down, peel the heart open. Come into a supported side plank. A little gentler version, maybe than the one earlier. You're welcome to float the left leg if you like. If you're floating, press into the left heel. One more breath. Exhale, plant the palm. Plant the left toes, kick the right leg back one more time, three-legged. And then exhale, step the right foot between the palm. Spiral the back heel down, deep bend for the knee. Get the hips nice and open when you're ready. Rise all the way up, find a warrior 2. And we're up and standing. So deep bend into the right knee, hips are level with one another. Arms extend long, but drop the shoulders from the ears. Okay, if that's something that tends to trouble you when you arrive in a warrior, because it is a strong pose. Sometimes you sort of think strong, we think, oh, I gotta tense up. No, drop them away from the ears. Sometimes I like to take the palms and face them up, and then you can really feel a nice broadening through the chest, and the shoulder blades slide down the back. Stay here for a moment. Beautiful, take a breath in and out. Left hand comes down, right arm sweeps over the head. Reverse it. Take an inhale. Exhale, right forearm to the thigh. Left arm reaches for the sky, coming into side angle. So let's find a little bind here. So take an inhale. And then exhale, just bring the back of the left hand to the low back. Roll the left shoulder open, opening the heart up a little bit more. Inhale, extend the left arm once again. Exhale to stay. Rooted to the feet. Inhale, rise all the way up, straighten the front leg. Right arm comes over the head, reverse triangle here. Exhale, rise back up. We'll cartwheel the arms, plant the left palm. Pick up the back heel, send the right arm to reach for the sky for a little dragon twist. Okay, we're coming back into our favorite side plank. So, however you'd like to take that, we'll drop the left heel. And then you have that option to heel toe the right foot towards the center of your mat, coming into a supported version this way, or stack the feet, okay? We're just here for our breath. Take an inhale. And then exhale. Bring the right forearm down to your mat as you pick up the heels, okay? We'll drop the heels towards the right side of your mat. We're coming into a right forearm plank. Left arm reaches for the sky. Wah. One breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Left elbow comes down. Come right into a forearm plank. And you can stay here in your forearm plank, or maybe we take it to dolphin, walking the feet a little bit closer towards the elbows as you lift the hips towards the sky. Keep pressing into the elbows. Forearms are parallel here. Take one more breath in and out. All right, so a little bit of a challenge here. See if we can make our way from dolphin straight into dog pose. Okay, you're welcome to lower the knees and come to it that way. If you want to get a little extra strengthening for the upper body, that's the theme, right? Strong. Press into the palms, lift the elbows. Ta-da, you're in dog pose. Maybe make a couple of adjustments. Beautiful, take a breath in. And out. One more time, breath in. And out. Here we go. Inhale, left leg reaches up and back. Find your three-legged. Toes are down, hips are level, just to start with. And then start by opening up the hip. Toes reach for the sky. Find that length with the leg. And then bend the knee. Okay, knee reaches up towards the sky. Hips are trying to stack. They may not, but that's where the energy is going. All right, we're going to do that little star option. So take an inhale here. Exhale. Right heel comes down. We're going to kick the left foot underneath the right arm. Reach the right arm towards the sky. Again, foot can come to the earth. We're not staying here long. All right? Plant the right palm. Knee comes back in. Open up the hips. Stack them. Inhale. Moving with the breath. Exhale. Drop the back heel. Kick the left leg. Right arm reaches for the sky. Inhale. Stack the hips. Exhale, right heel lowers, kick the left leg. Right arm reaches for the sky. Inhale, last one. Stack the hips, open it up. Again, you can stay here in this little fire hydrant pose, or you can take it into that wild thing. Lowering the heel, lowering the left toes, and then opening up the front of the body. Yogi's choice. Take an inhale wherever you are. And then exhale. We'll meet back with that three-legged dog. Left foot presses back. Inhale here. Exhale. Lower the left knee down to your mat. We're going to take the left foot to the outer edge of your mat. Spiral the right heel down. Peel open. Right arm reaches for the sky. Come to that supported side plank. Beautiful. Stacking the shoulders. You may decide to float the right leg. Kicking into the right heel. Take a breath in. A breath out, lower the right hand, curl the right toes under. Left foot reaches back. Press it behind you, three-legged. It's just a breath here. Inhale. Exhale, step the foot between the palms. Spiral the right heel down. Get the hips nice and low. When you're ready, bring yourself all the way to up. Find that warrior two here. Arms wide. Chest is nice and open as the shoulder blades melt down the back. I am. What is that statement? Connect with it here. Maybe take the palms up. Broaden through the chest a bit more. Take the right hand down, left arm reaches over the head. Inhale, back up. Exhale, left forearm to the thigh, right arm reaches for the sky. We're not dumping all of our weight into the left arm. And then we'll find the bind. Take the back of the left hand to the low back. As you spiral the heart open, rolling that right shoulder towards the back body, maybe gazing up. Bring the right arm to reach for the sky. Press into the feet. Inhale, rise up. Right hand comes down, left arm over the head. Inhale, rise up. Cartwheel the arms. Plant the right hand, pick up the right heel. Left arm reaches for that sky. We're going to do that little side plank, forearm plank option here. And then we're coming back down. All right, so coming into side plank, we'll spiral the right heel down. Either heel toe, the left foot, halfway down the mat. Stay here, lifting the hips, or stack the feet, side plank. Your version. We're just here for a breath. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring the left forearm down. Pick up the heels. This time we'll drop the heels over to the left. Send the right arm to reach for the sky. A little bit of a balance here, yeah? Keep rooting into the left elbow, pressing into the palms. Take a breath in. Breath out, both forearms to the mat, coming into forearm plank. Belly is strong. Legs are active. We'll take that into dolphin pose. Use the belly to help you lift the hips. Walk the feet in a bit closer. Keep pressing the elbows into the mat. Maybe you're able to walk the feet a little bit closer. Okay? Keep the elbows pressing down. Take one more breath. If you want to, maybe play by lifting one leg up. And then the other. Maybe forearm stand is in your practice. You can go for that too if you like. I'm going to hang out here in dolphin pose. Build that strength up. Take one more breath wherever you are. And then exhale. Knees down. Uncurl the toes. Find a child's pose. Send the arms alongside the legs. Palms face up. Breathe into the upper back body. Let the elbows be heavy towards your mat so that the shoulder blades can rest. As you're here in child's pose, take a minute to reconnect to that I am. Breathe into the chest, right into the heart space. Breathe out. Soften the shoulders. Soften the shoulder blades. Breathing in. Heart expands. Exhale. Shoulder blades soften. One more round of breath. Breathing in. And out. And then walking the hands towards the knees. Go ahead and just swing the legs out in front of you. Bring the feet to the earth. We'll do one more pose and then we're down. All right? So plant the feet. Plant the palms behind you. Fingers are going to face towards your bum here. Okay, so chest is nice and open. Press into the palms. Press into the heels with your next inhale. Lift the hips up towards the sky, coming into a reverse table. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower. So ease our way into that. Inhale, lift the hips. Press them towards the sky. Open the chest. Exhale, lower. Here we go, third one. We're gonna hold it for a few breaths, all right? So inhale, lift the hips, press into the palms. Take the gaze towards the sky, keep lifting the hips. Breathe. I am brave, I am strong. I've got this, right? Take one more breath in. Exhale, lower the hips. And then just come all the way onto your back and hug the knees into the chest. It'll feel really good right now. Take a moment just to rock from side to side. Bring the knees back to center. Take the arms wide or maybe to cactus arms. And then just let the knees gently fall over to the right side of your mat. Keeping both shoulders connected to the earth. Come in for a final twist. You can take the right hand to the thigh, maybe gaze over the left shoulder. Allow the breath to slow down. Gather the head, the knees back to center. And just let them fall gently to the left this time. Bring it all back to center. Give the knees one more little hug. Press the low back into your mat as you draw the forehead towards the knees, bringing yourself into a nice tight little ball. Take a full breath in here. And then exhale, let it all go. Stretch the arms, stretch the legs. Give yourself a nice big full body stretch here. And then just begin to take the arms to a comfortable spot. If you'd like to take the head gently from side to side. Let the head come back to center. Take a moment with one hand on the heart. Reconnect to your I am statement. Repeat it to yourself. Say it again. Say it one more time. Let it permeate the entire of yourself, your entire being. Release the hand. Take a breath in through the nose. Nice big sigh out through the mouth. And just stay here in this final rest. Let everything go. There's nothing you need to do but just be. Be whoever you are. Stay in this final rest for at least a few minutes. I invite you to stay longer if you like. However you choose to finish your day, I hope it brings you joy. Thanks for practicing with me. Namaste. So thank you so much for joining me. If
if you have questions, oh, thanks, Mitch. Please leave a comment below if you guys have questions or comments or anything else. Let me know. All right, or requests for other classes for next week. So have a great rest of your week. Namaste.